Today was the penultimate day of racing in Malta at the RC44 Valletta Cup. With only 2 days left, time was running out for the teams to get points on the overall leaderboard. And some of last year's on-form teams were struggling.
It's been very difficult. We haven't had the best start of the regatta, but we haven't changed much. The crew is exactly the same. I think it happens. It's happened to us in other regattas last year where we start slow and then pick up. So hopefully it's just one of those things.
Yeah, no, we're definitely struggling, and you change out a couple of people here and there, and it has an impact. The fleet's strong. It's always been strong, and you've just got to be able to sail better than the next guy on every point. And we had in our minds had a big improvement yesterday and a really good day to be quite consistent. We were fast enough, so that was a bonus. So we're just going to keep working, keep developing, and keep building and debriefing. And so far, so good. We're optimistic.
Due to winds gusting to gale force, racing was postponed until lunchtime, and when the boats eventually docked out, they were greeted with epic conditions. A good start alongside Team Aqua saw Artemis racing first to round the top mark. The boats charged around the course, and Charisma snatched the lead from the Swedish team on the second upwind. It was a lead they were able to stretch out and maintain to the finish, with Brunellasek following in second and Artemis finishing in third.
Good to win here, and although we only had one race, unfortunately, due to the weather, but that's what's called sailing.
There was only one race sailed today, as the wind filled back in with a vengeance. But after a day of thrills and spills, it wasn't a decision the teams were going to argue with.
So I think we all had great respect for the conditions there, and because we knew at any moment the wind could blow up towards 30. It didn't in the end, but it was quite windy and exciting, and no, I enjoyed it a lot.
It was very exciting, a bit hairy at times. We had a bit of an incident, and one of our crew members fell in the water and kind of hurt himself a little bit. I've just heard he's fine, which is good. But yeah, the wind was sort of at the limit just before we started the second race. It picked up even more. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think the right decision to bring us back in, and hopefully tomorrow we'll manage to start a bit earlier and get a few races in.
So it's all eyes on tomorrow for the final day of the RC44 Valletta Cup to see who will be putting their marker down early and taking the first event title of the RC44 Championship Tour.